Welcome to Margaritaville Sunday here at DuPage Medical Group Field in Joliet, Illinois. It's a beautiful day for some baseball as we have a doubleheader on hand. In the first game between the Deep Dish and the Tully Monsters, I'm Carter Gledhill, joined by Lonnie Wilkins. And Lonnie, this is a team in the Deep Dish. You've come off a 5-game win streak, had a little stumble yesterday against the Slammers, getting shut out 2-0, but they have a favorable matchup today against the Tully Monsters. Good evening, baseball fans, and welcome to DuPage Medical Group Field on this beautiful Sunday evening. It's Margaritaville Sunday as we get ready to see the Nerds Herd face off against the Joliet Slammers. I'm Carter Gledhill, joined by Lonnie Wilkins. And Lonnie, this is a Herds team that's coming into a game against the #1 seed Joliet Slammers on an 8-game losing skid, looking for something to change their momentum. Tully Monsters are on a 3-game win streak as they beat the Nerds Herd 9-4 last night in a slugfest where we saw 23 hits combined between the two teams. Tully Monsters were just able to get it done on the base paths, and that was a separating factor. So the Joliet Slammers sit atop of the City of Champions Cup standings with a record of 11-4. The Tully Monsters with the win today against the Deep Dish are now 10-4. Deep Dish are in third at 7-11 after their hot streak last week, and the Nerds Herd are 3-12. And on the mound today for the Joliet Slammers is Cameron Ofterhide, who has been one of the aces in this bullpen and been really a good factor as to why this pitching staff has been the best in the Cup. Couldn't have asked for a better way. It's 85. It's a little bit breezy. Old Glory in center field is blowing straight out, so we might see a couple leave the yard today as the first pitch is underway here at Joliet for a ball.
3 home runs in Game 1 earlier this afternoon between the Tully Monsters and the Deep Dish. Grand slam.
As that ball's driven to the right field area, Vaughn can't make the catch, and that bounces to the wall. Cantrell's rounding second base and is pushing for third. The cutoff throw is bobbled, and Hayden Cantrell is off with a leadoff triple to start the game.
Well, there's a 5-hour energy shot for you to start the game. Cantrell motors into third base. He gets an inside fastball from Ofterhide and shoots it into the right center field gap. Vaughn took a great route at that ball, just couldn't get it. And with his speed, he makes it to third easily, even without the bobble. And, well, there's the start for the Nerds, and you got Briley Ware, who has been one of the hotter hitters here in the City of Champions Cup at the plate.
Cantrell's first triple of the season sets up the Herd very nicely in the early going, as Briley Ware has a 6-game hit streak, batting .340 with 7 RBIs. Interesting stat, he does not have an extra base hit. He is a single hitter. He will find the holes in the outfield and poke it out there. But, man, this is a hot bat, and for a chance to step on the gas early against the Slammers. The 1-0 pitch is grounded over to shortstop. That's going to score a run. And the Herd, just like that, lead 1-0 with 1 out in the first.
Well, I tell you what, they waste little time to get on the score column as 3 pitches brings in the first run of the game. And Briley Ware does a great job. He's a contact hitter in the 2 spot. That's what you're supposed to do. Move that runner around. He drives him in.
Taking a quick look at the lineup here for the Nerds Herd. As you saw, Cantrell led off. Briley Ware just got out. Ryan Stacy at the plate now. Kevin Watson is batting in the 4-hole. Matt McGarry, James Free, Justin Coons, Ashton Creel, and Terrence Dawson rounding out the bottom of the order as that ball floats down the line and just foul.
Some early swings from the Nerds, and I think that's part of their approach here today from their manager, Corky Miller, against this Slammers offense. And this is an offensive team in the Joliet Slammers that is the best of the 4. That scores early, they score often, and they've got pitching that will shut you down. So if you can jump on some early fastballs from Ofterhide, which they have done here in the first inning, and try and get yourself ahead early.
Opposing teams have only scored 46 runs on the Slammers. The Slammers have 83 RBIs. Dimensions here at DuPage Medical Group Field: 348 to the left field corner, 365 in the left center gap, 400 dead center, 355 to right center, and 327 down the right field line, backed by Power Alley. And that's outside. Well, we start the top half of the third inning here. 1-0 Nerds Herd after a quick explosion in the first to get the runs going. And we'll start it here again in the third with a single from Ashton Creel. And Lonnie, this is a few times now where you've seen the Herd come out swinging at the first pitch and getting rewarded.
Again, there's approach has not changed, and we're 3 innings into the game now where they just are going up there swinging, and I can't say I blame him. He's giving them first pitch fastballs that are in the zone. And the Nerds are just taking control of it.
So Terrence Dawson's now up, the left fielder. Folks, will also keep you updated. I know the Chicago Blackhawks are playing Game 4 against the Golden Knights. Down 3-0 in the series, but look to come back in the Stanley Cup playoffs in that bubble in Edmonton. Runner goes, hit and run is on. Perfectly executed as that ball is hit. And an infield single for Terrence Dawson.
Well, it caused some traffic on the bases as Creel took off for second base, so Kirtley broke to cover the bag. And then he has to reroute. And at that point, there was no shot, even with the bobble.
So the lineup turns over to Hayden Cantrell, who started the game with a bang on the triple to right center. You can expect that Ofterhide's going to pitch around him a little bit differently here, as we might not see as many first pitch fastballs just because it's the second time through the lineup. Nobody out still.
Yeah, I think you're right now as it turns over and he shows bunt. Not a bad idea. I mean, that's Corky baseball, right? Get him on, move him around, cause some chaos. And at this point, you have to. On an 8-game losing streak, if you're the Nerds, just trying to make something happen. You're up 1-0, 4 hits already.
That's Corky baseball for you. Doesn't show bunt. Takes a pitch inside to make it 2-0. Ofterhide's thrown 24 pitches, 15 for strikes, 9 for balls. Big swing and a miss there. He's taking a healthy hack in that hitter's count.
Yeah, Ofterhide now with nobody out has to be careful here with Cantrell, who controls the stick really good. You've got good speed on the bases. You got a gap on the left side in case he does try and drop down a bunt. And Glasser has to make sure the runner doesn't take off.
And that ball's sent to the right field corner. It's going to get down as one run's going to score. Dawson's going to round third, and Cantrell's going to be on second. Now he's moving to third on the throw to home. And man, oh man, Hayden Cantrell showing up early here as the Herd lead 3-0.
Yet again, a fastball right in the zone, and Cantrell doesn't miss it this time around. He tripled last time. He triples again. Boy, Hayden Cantrell. Triples mania is running wild. So he drives in a pair with that one, and up 3-zip early. And a good start for the Nerds.
So Cantrell doubled, advanced to third on the throw. But Cantrell already making a statement here to be player of the game. He's got the triple, he's got the double, he's got 2 RBIs with him.
I guess the leadoff spot is the key one today. Saw Ricca with a grand slam in game 1.
Also saw Eric Ausberg hit 2 home runs. He now has 3 on the year. But the Herd sending shockwaves right now in DuPage Medical Group Field. Up 3-0 early on the Slammers, who are in first place.
And I tell you, Riley Ware, who drove in the first run with a ground out, getting some good swings against Ofterhide. Good swings off Ofterhide. There we go. That was a tongue twister for a second.
So the corners are playing a little bit in. Middle infield still back. But you don't need a ground ball on that as that hit to deep center. Cantrell is tagging. Throw to home is going to not be in time. As that ball is hit high and deep to right field. He's at the wall and gone for a grand slam, Caleb Ricca. And he blows this game open as the Tully Monsters jump out to a huge lead, now leading 8-3. Mosberg's been one of the bright spots here in today's lineup for the deep dish. He had a single in his first at-bat in the second. The solo shot to lead off the 4th inning as that ball is sent deep to right field, and he's done it again. Off the building, takes another bounce in power alley, and his second home run of the day as Osberg rounds the bases, and the deep dish trail 8-4 now.
Well, Slammers just need one to get into it.
And that ball's going deep to right field. You can bat flip that one, Noah Vaughn, because it is gone. Noah Vaughn ties the game, as you said it, Lonnie. And the Slammers have powered back to tie it at 5. So the Slammers now 12-4. They still stand atop of the City of Champions Cup. The Nerds Herd will go further down the bottom of the standings, 3-13, as their woes continue. This has been a production of the City of Champions Cup on Boxcast. I'm Carter Gledhill. For Lonnie Wilkins and our producer Sean King, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.